Reedy, thanks for joining us. Your first trophy with Lancashire, and actually Lancashire's first professional trophy. Just sum up how you're feeling.
Oh, ecstatic! Yeah, it's been just a brilliant day. I thought that the girls throughout were absolutely wonderful and well deserved winners. And yeah, it's just brilliant. A good reward, great reward for all the hard work that they've put in over not just this year, but the last 3 or 4 years.
I was going to say, it's been a real good start to the season in the One Day Cup, and this tournament sort of come. It's been quick and fast, but we've done what's needed to be done. We've been pretty clinical throughout, really.
Yeah, very much so. Brand new comp, isn't it? With the tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3 teams sort of coming together. So you're right. We got off to a good start in the 50 over comp, and that first block is done and dusted, and we're in a good spot. And it's all about T20 now, and to grab the first trophy of the season is brilliant. And like you say, there's been some pretty clinical performances throughout.
Going back to this morning, what was your message to the players? Big day, 2 games, there was 4 quality teams here. Kind of what were you saying to the girls this morning?
To be fair, like often when you get to knockout stages, it's about who probably plays the smartest cricket on the day, who can perform the basics under pressure really well, and that was my message really. We've done that pretty well throughout this season. As I say, not loads of T20. We're sort of coming into T20 season. But the message was very much that go out and perform your skills, do the basics really, really well, and enjoy the day. I think that's the big thing. Days like this, they don't come around all the time, and whether you win or whether you lose, you want to come out of that day having given everything and having enjoyed the experience. And the fact that I did actually say that you always enjoy the experience more when you got a trophy at the end of it and a medal around your neck. So I'm sure they will. Remember this for a long time.
Just to go back to the semi-final, there was a couple of real pressure points in that game, particularly with the bat, and we came through them. Just how proud are you with the side that they sort of stood up and were counted and came through those moments?
Yeah, extremely proud. I said to them at the break, sort of the break between the 2 games after obviously our game, that we'd got vast majority of decisions in that game right, but we had put ourselves on the back foot with a couple of poor decisions under pressure, but. That happens, I said that we saw that throughout the whole day of the decision making being tested under the pressure of a big stage, and I'm just absolutely ecstatic with the way that in the final, we were so clinical with the way we performed and clear in our thinking.
What about Tilly, 77 in the final? Just sum up kind of what she's gone out there and done today.
Yeah, quite frankly, amazing. Obviously a week or so ago she wouldn't have been playing in this team. Sadly, injury to Eve Jones meant that a spot at the top of the order came about, and ultimately she'd been scoring, or she has scored a serious weight of runs through academy and second team cricket over the last year or so, and fully deserved her opportunity. Obviously in the first game she didn't get a chance to face the ball, and to go into a final, that's her 3rd professional game, I think, 150 over game, the T20 game in the quarterfinal, and obviously not having batted or not faced a ball in the semi, to go out and do what she did is quite frankly extraordinary, and I think that tells us a lot about the character of the girl, as much as how obviously talented she is as a batter. And
just lastly, we've had the trophy, all the girls are next door with the medals around the neck. Just how important could this be for this team in terms of taking that next step and kicking on now?
Yeah, extremely important. The first trophy you win is the hardest, because you don't necessarily know what it takes, or necessarily have the belief that you can do it. I think post that you have that. You now have the memories of what it took and what the experience felt like, and how much you enjoyed it. And for me, it's just a case of, well, how do we recreate that? The games are going to come thick and fast. We start our blast campaign on Saturday, so I'd encourage the girls to fully enjoy this moment, relish what they've just achieved, let it sink in. But also we want to be ready to start the blast campaign on Saturday in a really positive fashion.
Cheers, Reedy. Congratulations and have a good evening.
Thank you very much.